You're almost finished with a project when you discover you need 4 more screws. The hardware store is nearly an hour away, but sitting on the shelf is that familiar coffee can full of leftover screws collected over the years. They all look pretty similar. Some have pointed tips, some have Phillips heads, some are Torx, some are silver, some are gold, some are black. The question is simple. Can you use some of those screws and finish the job? Or do you really need the exact same screw? The answer isn't simply yes or no. Sometimes a substitution works just fine. Other times it creates a weak joint, causes corrosion, or even becomes a safety problem later. The trick is understanding why these screws were designed differently in the first place. One reason this causes so much confusion is because wood screws and sheet metal screws have a lot in common. Both can have pointed tips. Both are designed to cut or form threads as they are driven. Both can have countersunk heads, pan heads, or other common head styles. Both can use Phillips, Torx, square, or slotted drives. Both may have similar zinc or colored finishes. Sitting side by side in a mixed can of screws, they can look almost identical. That's why so many homeowners assume they're interchangeable. The important thing to understand is that appearance is only part of the story. Engineers don't design screws to look different. They design them to solve different problems. A wood screw is designed to work with wood fibers. Wood compresses, expands, shrinks with moisture, and has grain running in one direction. The screw has to grip those fibers without creating unnecessary damage. A sheet metal screw has a different job. It has to cut or form threads in thin metal where there may only be a small amount of material available to hold the screw. Those are two very different engineering problems. That doesn't mean every wood screw looks the same, or every sheet metal screw looks the same. In fact, you'll find coarse and finer thread pitches in both types. That's why thread pitch alone isn't a reliable way to identify a screw. Instead, manufacturers change the entire thread geometry, the shank design, the steel, the heat treatment, and the coating to match the intended application. Another difference you'll often notice is the threaded portion of the screw. Many traditional wood screws have a smooth shank near the head. That smooth section isn't there because the manufacturer was trying to save money. It's there to help pull 2 pieces of wood tightly together. Once the threads leave the top board and begin gripping the bottom board, the smooth shank allows the upper board to slide, creating a strong clamping force. Many sheet metal screws, on the other hand, are threaded nearly their entire length because both pieces of material need to be engaged. There are exceptions, but understanding why that smooth shank exists helps explain why one screw may pull a joint together better than another. The material the screw is made from also matters. Different screws are made from different steels and heat-treated for different purposes. A screw designed to cut threads in metal often needs to be harder than one intended primarily for wood. Hardness helps it cut or form threads, but it can also make the screw less forgiving if it's overloaded. That's one reason you should avoid assuming that 2 screws with the same size and shape have the same strength. Then there are the coatings. A shiny zinc-plated screw, a black oxide screw, a ceramic-coated deck screw, and a stainless steel screw may all look similar from a few feet away, but those finishes were chosen for very different environments. Some are intended only for dry indoor use. Others are designed to survive years outdoors. Pressure-treated lumber deserves special attention. Modern treated lumber contains copper-based preservatives. Those chemicals can attack ordinary steel fasteners when moisture is present. The screw may look perfectly fine today, while corrosion slowly weakens it over the next several years. That's why pressure-treated lumber requires fasteners specifically approved for that application, such as appropriate hot-dip galvanized or stainless steel fasteners. This is one situation where using whatever happens to be in the coffee can is usually a bad idea. So let's get back to the original question. Can you substitute a sheet metal screw for a wood screw? Sometimes you can. If you're making a simple indoor repair, hanging something light, building a temporary jig, or fastening 2 pieces that aren't highly stressed, a substitution may work perfectly well. Many homeowners have done exactly that for years without ever having a problem. But there are situations where the differences matter. If the screw won't develop enough holding power in the material, the joint may loosen. If it doesn't provide enough clamping force, the pieces may never pull together properly. If the coating isn't appropriate, corrosion may eventually destroy the fastener. If it's supporting significant weight or people's safety, failure becomes much more serious. That's why the better question isn't, can this screw go in the hole? Almost any screw can do that. The better question is, can this screw perform the job it was designed to do? Before using a leftover screw, Ask yourself a few simple questions. What material am I fastening? Is this project indoors or outdoors? Will this joint support weight? Is corrosion a concern? If this screw failed 5 years from now, would it simply be inconvenient, or could someone get hurt? Those questions are usually far more important than trying to identify every detail of the screw itself. One final thought. If wood screws and sheet metal screws were never interchangeable, this would have been a very short video. The reality is that substitutions happen every day, and many of them work just fine. The goal isn't to scare you into buying new screws every time you start a project. The goal is to recognize when a substitution is a reasonable compromise, and when using the proper fastener is the smarter choice. Good builders don't choose a screw simply because it fits the hole. They choose a screw because it matches the job. That's one of the simplest ways to build projects that stay together for years instead of becoming tomorrow's repair. This video is part of the Fasteners and Threads playlist. Thank you for watching. There's more to come.